while since we've done a sit-down book haul, and today we have one for you.
Target was having spend $20 on books and get $5 off, which is pretty good. It's not my favorite sale that they do, but
Still a sale.
it's still a sale. So I got some from Target.
I very much wanted to participate in that sale. However, a lot of times Target doesn't have the books that I'm specifically looking for, and I promise you guys know we're at Barnes & Noble at least twice a month. We are always supporting our local bookstores, but sometimes you gotta place an Amazon order. So that's where mine are from today. We left them in their boxes so we can unbox them with you guys.
We didn't go too crazy.
Surprisingly.
But you know what? That's a good thing, because I was just realizing I'm becoming really picky on the books that I buy just because I have over 100 on my shelf that I have not read yet.
Right?
Which is horrible.
I feel the same way.
Yeah. Okay, so starting off with this box, these are my favorite boxes because they're specifically for books. Oh yes, I got Twisted Love. I have seen people talk about this series from the beginning of our reading journey, and I'm just finally ready to start it. The fourth book just recently came out, so we have been seeing it everywhere. We figured one of us needs to start it already. I don't really know too much about it, and I definitely want to go into the series blindly. It is a brother's best friend trope, which I love. On Goodreads, it did say that this is a opposites attract book with a hint of suspense, so I'm pretty excited about it. It does say don't go into this if you think it's going to be like your traditionally happy love story, which I'm fine with. Theirs is a love that was never supposed to happen, but when it does, it unleashes secrets that could destroy them both and everything they hold dear. They're gonna lose a brother.
Oh my god! You think?
No, I didn't mean like die. I just meant like he's gonna be so mad at them.
I was like, wow, yeah, maybe.
These covers also all together, I love seeing them. They're so beautiful. So hopefully I'll love this one enough to go and buy the second book, and then they'll sit pretty on my shelf.
Alright, we're in!
Yay!
Okay, so the first book, ooh, I kind of forgot about which ones I got. At the very top, we have Throttled. This is book 1 in the Dirty Air series by Lauren Asher. This is another romance series that we have been seeing for a while. I do remember seeing the author on TikTok a long time ago announcing the new covers, which I just think they're beautiful. Anytime a series has like object covers or discrete covers, I think they look so good. We hate the covers with the people on them, as everyone does.
Yes.
This is going to be interesting because you just said Twisted Love was brother's best friend, and this is brother's rival.
Ooh.
So I feel like they're kind of in the same ballgame, but completely different as well. I'm excited to get into this. I do like that the main characters are post-grad, so they're a little bit older. This series is a Formula One series, so kind of a sports romance, but very interesting because I feel like there's not a lot of books about F1. It's a little bit of a forbidden romance, of course, because it's her brother's rival. I'm so interested. I don't want to know too much about the plot. Like you said, you do like to go into series blindly. Do I need another contemporary romance series? Not really, but this one.
Do you need any series?
Do I need any books whatsoever? No, not at this moment. Let me know if you have read this one and your thoughts on it in the comments.
Next, we have Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid. You guys know I love her writing, so I definitely had to pick this one up. I know that it is Taylor Jenkins Reid's debut novel. I don't love the synopsis of it, but because it is Taylor Jenkins Reid, I'm hoping I will like it. Basically, it seems like there were these people, they got married, and then one day the man dies. The girl is going to the hospital, and obviously she's really sad and upset, and she runs into her mother-in-law that she has never met, and the mother-in-law never even knew that she existed. So it says, interweaving Elsie and Ben's charmed romance with Elsie and Susan's healing process, Forever Interrupted will remind you that there's more than one way to find a happy ending. It has really good reviews on Goodreads too, so.
And it's cool to read like her first ever piece of work.
Yeah.
Book 2, I got my very first Mariana Zapata book, and it is culty. All I know about this author is she is labeled the queen of slow burn, and I've never really read a book with a good slow burn, so I'm hoping that I really enjoy it. I definitely don't always love insta-love or when the couple get together really quick, because then the rest of the book it's kind of just like, now what? I am hoping that their romance is really, really well written. This plot sounds super interesting. Basically, this girl has had this crush on this famous soccer player, and then he ends up being her coach. That sounds so good. When she ends up finally meeting this man, As always, as I feel like when you meet famous people you really love, it never meets your expectations. So as soon as she meets this man, she's like, why did I ever worship him? Something happened, I guess, in his past, and he's not the same person as he was when he was this big star. I'm so excited to figure out what happened, see the relationship form. I am so ready to read Mariana Zapata and see if the hype is like well deserved in my opinion. So glad I finally own one of her books now.
Okay, we're gonna open this one up now. Ooh, okay, nicely packaged. Look how nice they packaged.
Oh, wow.
I finally got my hands on the Spanish Love Deception. I know a lot of you guys have recommended this book to me, so I'm looking forward to reading it. This is another one that we have seen everywhere for so long. I know the guy's name is Aaron Blackford, and I know there's a Starbucks drink that like all the girlies get. I think Larry Reed's like made an Aaron Blackford drink.
Nice.
And I always see people on Bookstagram like going and getting it. I think that's so cute. So he better live up to the hype.
Right.
A wedding in Spain, an infuriating man, 3 days to convince her family she's actually in love. Catalina desperately needs a date to her sister's wedding, especially since her little white lie about her American boyfriend has spiraled out of control. Now everyone she knows, including her ex and his fiance, will be there and eager to meet him.
Ew.
Gross.
The ex, not the plot.
No, yeah. They better pull this off. Enter Aaron Blackford, her tall, handsome, condescending colleague, who surprisingly offers to step in. I've heard really mixed things about this book. It's either you love it or you hate it. So I'm ready to see if I'll like it or not.
Okay, the next one I have in my Amazon box. So here's the thing with this one. I ended up getting the Never Never full series by Colleen Hoover and Taryn Fisher. This physical copy has all 3 parts in one book. As you guys know, I had already owned book 1 of Never Never. I read that one, I really enjoyed it, and then I heard that the rest of the series kind of goes downhill from there. For that reason, I kind of put it off. I didn't want to get the other 2 books, and then I was looking at my Colleen shelf and I was like, you know what? I would rather just own this. Might as well finish it off. It's honestly such a short book that even if it goes downhill, at least I'll have it and I do want to finish reading it. The story was enticing enough for me to want to continue reading, even if it ends kind of bad. So in this book, if you didn't know, the 2 main characters have known each other since they were babies. They've been in love and dating for a while now. And one morning they wake up and they completely...
Wait, what?
The suspense! One morning they wake up and don't remember a thing. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they're doing, where they are, or how they got into the situation. They end up finding each other and realizing it's happened to both of them. Book 1 was all about them trying to figure out what happened and why they can't remember who they are. It was so interesting, and the way that part 1 ended was so good. So I'm really disappointed to know it might not be as good for the rest of the book. I did just really like the mystery aspect, so I'm ready to know what happens and if they give us the answers we're looking for. At least I own it now.
Last book I just got was Malibu Rising in paperback. I do already have the hardcover, but let me tell you, it has been bothering me so much because I have 1 hardcover on this whole shelf of paperback, so it just wasn't working out for me. I needed the paperback. You can have the hardback now since you love hardcovers. I did read this one over the summer and absolutely loved it. This one was really good. It was like a family drama with some mystery and suspense in it. The main story does take place all in one day. It's very fast-paced. And one of the characters from The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo does come out in this book. So I needed the paperback version. Now my shelf won't look crazy.
The last book I have in here, I've been wanting for so long, and I'm so glad I finally got it. Is it pricey? Yes. However, in this one copy, they have all 5 books of the series in one place. So I absolutely love it for that reason. This is the Mind Trek series by S.T. Abbey. I have seen this all over. Everyone was raving about this because it's such a good dark romance. All I know about this series is that the guy is a cop and the girl is a serial killer.
Oh.
Yeah, super interesting. I don't know if he knows she's a serial killer. It's giving Dexter, kind of like You, that kind of dark vibe. It is a romance series. I'm so interested. I'll just read a little bit off the back. It says, I didn't expect him. I didn't want to fall in love, but I can't let him go. Logan Bennett makes the world a safer place. He's brilliant. He's a hero. He locks away the sick and depraved. But while he's saving lives, I'm taking them. That sounds so good.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna read the rest. There's a whole synopsis, but I don't want to know anything else about the plot. There are a bunch of trigger warnings for this one, but I feel like there always are for dark romances. I'm excited to get into it. I will let you guys know what I think. Our Goodreads are always in the description if you want to check out what we're reading while we're reading them. Let me know if you have read this one already. Okay, so that is all the books we got. I feel like such a strong haul. We need to be doing this once a month at least.
I'm here for that.
With books we really, really want to read. On Friday, we have a really fun video planned. We're gonna be buying books for the other person. It's gonna be a surprise. We're gonna do a swap and then read them on camera. So make sure to keep an eye out for that one. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next time.
I think they're both like mentally unstable.
Love that.
Yeah.
Ooh, sign me up.
Okay. I feel like you're so...
Last book I have in here. Can you see my address? No. God, I just love feeling like new books.
I know. Should we smell them?
I can't wait to put them on my shelf. You know what? The Love Hypothesis smelled weird.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what was going on at Barnes & Noble.
Oh yeah, this one is good.
Ooh, never smells good.
This one smells delicious. I wonder if they have a candle.
I'm sure they do.
Oh, I don't like that one.
Just inhaling the fumes of the ink. Look how dark the stack is.
Look how light mine is.
That's just so on par with. I'm like mine series.
Ben is out riding his bike when he is hit by a truck and killed on impact. So let us know if you have read any of these books. We're so excited to get to them.
I can't get over us holding them like this.